Hi everyone, how are you? It's the end of the week again already, and I'm just out with the energies. When I was shuffling them earlier, the first one just shot right out onto the floor, and I thought, right, interesting what's come out here, and it was the three energy on expression and communication. So how are we expressing ourselves out there in the world? Are we being who we truly are, or and even communicating? Do we communicate well with each other, or is that sometimes misunderstood? So there's a wee bit there about expression and communication, because it is so important. If we don't communicate properly, then it causes a lot of imbalances as well, depending on who we're communicating with as well. So it's good to kind of keep the communication flowing and the expression of who we are too. It is a polarity energy. It's one of the 7 polarities in Soul Plan. It's a polarity of wealth and poverty. So there may well be ups and downs of finances at the moment as well. But again, it is a big one here on self-worth. So are you feeling worthy? Are you totally feeling worthy of who you really are, or are you having issues with your self-worth and knowing your value and your worth? Because this is a huge one that could come up from past lives, ancestral traits as well, and limiting beliefs from when we're growing up as well, you know. So the one that came out, picked another one to match the polarity one, and it was a 7, and these are the links that unite. This is all about integration, unity, magnetism and action. So it is about moving forward. What are we doing? Are we staying stuck, or are we actually moving forward? And are we going to come out of this hard outer shell that might be there, and that's like the torch shining in? Are you coming out, or are you shining the torch out and saying, oh, I really want to go out but I don't feel worthy? So when we put these two energies together, what comes up as a core issue is actually fear of exposure. So maybe many of us might be feeling that we don't really want to get out there, because sometimes with some of the things that we do, we feel a bit ridiculed maybe. Some of the things we do are maybe not accepted, but most of the things we are doing these days are getting more accepted, and people are more open to a lot of the different spiritual sort of work that's out there too. There's so many modalities, something that will resonate with everybody, you know. There's something for everybody, but perhaps with this fear of exposure, if you're a therapist or thinking about changing your career or whatever, and you're just a bit frightened to go out, you want to kind of keep in your comfort zone. You want to stay in the shell and not come out, because that's where you feel, I'm secure, I'm comfortable here, but you're not actually getting out to embrace who you truly are, and face that fear and get out there as well. And yeah, just as I say, it can be stuff from past lives coming through, that we have been ridiculed and persecuted for the stuff we do, and it could be our ancestral or generational stuff as well, and that's actually comes down the line. And if our ancestral line, if they've been feeling unworthy, it could come down into our DNA as well. So we're able to actually go through and do a lot of healing and release a lot of that. And when you know and get the right healing, it's so powerful to release and let go. And then especially this as well, like, I know my worth, and you know, you're feeling more valued about everything you do, because you've put years and years of your experience and energy into different things over the years, and it's only right that you're valued for that as well. So and things like when you're growing up as well, maybe a lot of people maybe told, oh, you'll never do that, you're not good enough to go and do that, and we get that in our brain, you know, that, oh, I'm not good enough. So we've got all these limiting beliefs, can't do this, can't do that, because it's been conditioned into us. So fear of exposure is what's coming up right now, and it's about finding out why is that the case, but there are lots of different healing interventions that can be done to release that, and I can certainly do that through soul transformation therapy and silent counselling, past life regression. There's a lot of different things we can do, and there's a load of other people doing a whole load of other things as well that you may resonate with, but we don't need to be stuck in this place where we're frightened to go out, because we're here to be who you're here to be. You are worthy, and there's lots of opportunities out there to embrace. So that's the energies for this week, and we've been fortunate with the weather, and I wish you all a beautiful weekend, and I will see you all again soon. Bye bye for now.